Praise God, everyone. I hope and trust that the Lord is keeping you safe and well protected through this time of pandemic. In my previous video, I was talking about waiting on the Lord from the book of Habakkuk. And as I was pondering for the word for this week, I was asking God about what I can give and what He wants to speak. And He reminded me, He actually taught me of a way to wait. I'll read that for you, and there's also a passage where I'm going to talk about that specifies a person in the Bible who followed that particular way. So let's learn together. The passage here I've taken is the book of Hebrews chapter 6 verse 15. And so, after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. The he that we are talking about in this passage is Abraham. And the verse very clearly says that after he had patiently endured, he obtained his promise. So the promise that all of us know that God promised was Isaac. And Abraham patiently endured everything, like whatever that he had to go through in that time of waiting. He patiently endured it, he patiently waited for it, and he obtained his promise. And this is what God taught me, like waiting is not just important, but patiently waiting, patiently enduring is what is very important. And I'm also reminded of another person in the Bible who also patiently endured something. So let's see that. It's in the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Here we see Jesus himself, like the word saying that he patiently endured it. He endured the cross, which means right from the time he started till the end, till the time he was crucified, the process was not easy for Jesus. He had to go through a lot of negative circumstances, negative people, and everything that happened to him during the time of crucifixion. But still he held on to the will of God, to the joy that was set before him. And because he held on to the joy that was before him, he could patiently wait through everything, patiently endure everything that came in the way. Like how Abraham as well, he had to wait for 25 years, not 1 or 2. And he patiently waited. And there's also another example that I'd like to speak from the Old Testament. Hannah, like all of us know, she did not have a child, and she was praying year after year. She used to go to church and pray, patiently. She was such a patient woman, and I'm sure people would have mocked at her, insulted her, saying that she's a barren woman. And she took in everything. She patiently endured it, and God gave Samuel. Likewise, so many people in the Bible, they patiently endured. Israelites themselves, like the Lord said, I'll take you to the promised land, which is Canaan. And they had to go through a lot of obstacles in their journey, like from Egypt to Canaan. There were a lot of obstacles that came, and they had to endure every one of them. And all the people that endured were the ones who reached Canaan ultimately. Likewise, all of us today, we have promises ahead of us. There are so many things that we are waiting for, but how do we wait on the Lord is very important. Patiently enduring, patiently waiting is very, very important. And that's what God taught me through this simple passage here. Like Abraham obtained Isaac, he received Isaac when he patiently endured. Hannah obtained Samuel when she was patient. And Jesus himself, he was patient. He endured the cross for the joy that was before him. So keep that joy in front of you today. Don't look at the circumstances that are in between. Don't look at the obstacles that are coming. Keep the joy in front of you. Keep Christ in front of you and what he's promised, and keep going through this journey. And whatever that comes in, I'm sure he will give you the grace to endure it, to go through it patiently. If not, ask him, Lord, give me the patience, give me the endurance to go through it, and he will give it to you. And when so many people in the Bible have received their promise, then you can also receive yours. It's not impossible. When you keep the joy in front of you and walk, Nothing is impossible for God to do in your life. And in this time of pandemic as well, you might be going through a lot of negative circumstances, probably like you're going through financial problems, or you're in your house, you're at lockdown or something like that. But still, keep the promise that God has for you and keep going through this process, and He will surely bring it to pass. He will bring in that promise to you at the right time. You just patiently endure it, patiently wait for it. So that is what I'd like to encourage you with today, and I hope this blesses you. Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.